Hi, it's Anika from Living for Later. So the other day, I wanted to make some bone broth, and I came home and I still had my coat on, and my intentions were just to grab a bag of bones that were in the freezer and dump it into my Instant Pot, do what I need to do, and within 5 minutes be done with it. Well, I realized that when I opened my freezer, first of all, I couldn't get it all the way open, and I was just digging and digging trying to find the bones. And it was just such a frustrating process because I'm like, all I want is some bones. Why is it taking me so long to get to what I really need? But I realized that I couldn't get to the bones because there were so many things in the freezer. So I ended up just kind of taking off my coat, and I was just really frustrated, and I was just, so upset that I couldn't find what I needed because I had so much unnecessary things in the freezer. So I'm gonna get really transparent here. The freezer was really a hot mess. And as I began to take things out of the freezer, I realized that there were quite a few items in there that were expired, and they were just taking up space in the freezer, right? And it was detouring me from what I wanted to do and what I needed to do that morning. And I couldn't get to what I needed to because there were things on top of the bones that were expired, things around the bones that were expired. And right there, the Holy Spirit began to minister to me. And, this situation happened probably, I would say, 2 weeks ago. And he began to just minister to me and just say that this is how it can be in our walk with him, that we can't really get to where we need to go because we have so many things in our lives that are expired, right? We're holding on to things that we need to release so that we can be free and operate the way we need to operate, the way he has created us to operate, right? Some of us are holding on to relationships that are expired, and it's not necessarily, some of it may not be a romantic relationship. Perhaps it's a friendship that you just feel like, oh, we've been friends forever, and you can't, come to terms with the fact that the season for that friendship had as ran its course, and the Lord is saying let go, and you're holding on for dear life, and it's just creating a clutter in your life, if you will, right? Some of you, it may be that you're on a job and your season for being on that job is expired, but you don't have the faith to step out and just believe the Lord that he's going to open another door for you. And this is what I recognize is when you hold on to things that are expired in your life, it just keeps you, it's a block from receiving the new thing that God has for you. So here we are, about to enter a new year, and I just I gave a few examples of things that we could be holding on to that are expired, but I really want you to just take some time in prayer, as I often recommend, and ask the Lord to show you, are you holding on to things that are expired in your life, right? Do you want to carry rottenness into 2017 when the Lord is saying, let it go? For those of you who are subscribed to my channel and you watched the previous video, I recognize that people pleasing was expired, right? Being concerned about what others think of me, that's expired. Fear is expired. It's over with. So as I stepped out in courage, I recognized, wow, Lord, as I let go of this thing, there's so much freedom within that I've received over the last week, just from coming out and just saying, this is me, this is the real Anika, and it's okay, right? I don't have to feel ashamed. So I don't want to get off into the realm of rambling, and that's not a difficult thing for me to do. So I'm going to wrap up there and just encourage you, again, to spend some time, ask the Lord to show you what you need to release so that you can go forward in him. Take inventory. What's expired in your life? Let it go and make room for something new. You be blessed.